So you guys just met Lauren?
Yeah.
What did you think in real life?
She was really pretty and nice.
Yeah, so nice.
I'm Aya McMillan. I'm from Flare magazine, and we're here with Lauren Conrad from the Hills, and she has our fabulous new line. So we're hoping that you can talk about what the inspiration was for your new line and why you wanted to do it.
Well, I've always wanted to do a clothing line. That was kind of my ultimate goal, and I just got to do it a lot sooner than I thought I would, which was really cool. When I was designing, I was basically designing a clothing line that I would want to wear. That was my main inspiration, was what do I want to go into a store and buy, and maybe what I haven't been able to find. And also, along with my friends, I would ask them, be like, what do you want to wear that you can't really find right now? So that was the basic inspiration. We paid a lot of attention to the fit and the fabrics because I wanted it to be really comfortable. And, we tried to do complementary colors.
Nice. What style rules do you personally follow?
Style rules? I personally follow less is more. I think that when people try to over-accessorize and they throw every trend into their outfit, it gets to be a little too much. And I think that you should always dress to flatter your body. I think that, you should kind of pick your favorite feature and work with it,
What are your ultimate shopping rules or tips, I guess, for shopping when it comes to cheap and chic?
I love finding bargains. I'm the girl who's like, oh, I like your shoes. I'm like, oh yeah, 50% off. And I'm like, I love that. I love and I love buying vintage, like to find a great vintage top for like $10. I remember I just found it was a vintage Dior top for like $10.
Where was this?
You gotta dig. It was in like a secondhand random store, but I love buying vintage. I think that's like the best finds. You have to put like aside a whole day to find something, but it's kind of cool. When
it's
you
worth the hunt.
Special piece.
Nice. From where you are now, what advice would you give your 16-year-old self?
My 16-year-old self, always listen to your parents. My parents were pretty much right about everything, and I was always doubting them, and they've always given me the best advice. So.
Such as? What were they right about?
My dad's a really positive guy. He was always like, you can do it, you can do it. And so he's been really positive influence in my life, and he's really pushed me to basically never put limits on myself. And that was why I was able to do a lot of the things I was able to do. And my mother basically was always telling me not to care what people thought. They're always going to say mean things, they're always going to try and bring you down, but if you listen to it, it's just, you're going to bring yourself down. So my mom was always kind of like, who cares what anyone says, just do your thing.
What are you obsessed with right now?
Right now, I am obsessed with shoes. I mean, that's not a recent thing. I've always been obsessed with shoes, but it's getting worse.
Favorite labels? Like both clothes, shoes, accessories?
My favorite designer right now is Philip Lim. In my eyes, he can do no wrong.
Yes.
He's amazing. So anything he does, I love.
So do you want to design sort of higher end pieces as well as sort of more accessible pieces?
The line I'm doing right now is a contemporary line, and that's where I shop, that's where I wanted it to be. But as soon as I came out, I kind of realized that a lot of people who are fans of the show can't afford the line, and that wasn't what I wanted at all. I wasn't trying to put out, a Hills t-shirt, but I wanted something I really wanted to do, and I wanted to be taken seriously in the industry. But at the same time, I am where I am today because of the support I've gotten from other people. So right now, we're talking to a few people about doing a lower end line that would be more affordable.
Less than $100 kind of range?
Yeah, way less.
Any teasers for the Hills coming up?
It's the same thing with every season we do. A lot of changes. I get a new roommate, we get a new house, we get a new puppy, there's some new boys, some new friends, so.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Very exciting. What kind of puppy?
She's a lab and a shepherd mix.
Oh, very
She's
nice.
cute.
Okay, so we're going to play a little fill in the blank if you want to.
Yeah.
So why don't we start with, I want to start my own fashion line because...
It's what I've always wanted to do, and I love it.
It's totally different from other celebrity lines because...
I am very involved. I go to every meeting. I do every fitting. I pick every color. I design everything from sketch till the end.
Nice.
There's a lot of involvement.
I would describe my personal style as...
My personal style is like a California chic. I like dressing nice, but I still have that kind of California feel.
3 words to describe the look of the collection.
It's effortless because the people, you can just throw things on and they're just done. A lot of them are kind of simple. I like a less is more look. It is convenient because it's all machine washable and it travels well, which is important to me. And comfortable. Because if you feel it, it's all very comfortable. Comfort was really important to me.
Nice. The kind of girl that wears my designs is?
She's a girl that has a life. I mean, she'll have a job or she'll go to school, and sometimes she needs to go straight from that to go out to dinner or a date, and you need things that you can kind of dress up and wear different ways. You also want pieces that you can accessorize different to get different looks from, so it kind of expands your wardrobe.
When a girl wears my designs, I want her to feel like...
She looks pretty.
Nice. Thanks so much for taking the time to speak to us.
Thank you.
All right, thanks again.